Hey everybody, Soda Hunter here, and today I have Lester's Fixins Bacon Soda with chocolate. I have had Lester's Fixins Bacon Soda before. Check out my channel, you'll find it on there. And my impression of the plain bacon flavor soda was it tasted the way a dog treat would taste if you had a dog treat. I never ate a dog treat, but based, like the dog jerky or something like that. But based on the way it tasted, it tastes like that smells. So it makes me think that's what that dog jerky tastes like. The Lester's Fixins bacon. And it was an awful soda. This one added chocolate to it. I got them both at the same time at this little truck stop, Robertsdale, Alabama, called Wilcox Travel Center. I think that's what it's called. Could be wrong about that. But they got a little cafe in there called Derail Diner. But they have some Dublin sodas and Lester sodas in there. I wish they get the other flavors. All they have is bacon. But here's the labeling on it. It's paper, just a cheap little label that went over it. There's the Lester's Fixins. He also has sweet corn. What else did he have? Ranch, buffalo. He has different flavors like that. Weird stuff. And it points out right there, this is artificial. No real bacon in this. They have bacon soda with chocolate. You check out the pictures on here. It actually looks really good, doesn't it? Really good looking bacon. Big hunks of chocolate in it. The soda is darker. One thing I do notice about the soda, just looking at it, I don't know if you can tell about where the bubbles are going up. Look how slow these bubbles are going up. It looks syrupy. It almost looks like molasses. I mean, it looks thick. It looks really thick. It's just crazy looking. Let's see if we can find some ingredients here. Ingredients: spring water, cane sugar, citric acid, sodium benzoate, caramel color, natural and artificial flavors, red 40. Really doesn't give me a good indication of what's going to be all in it. But let's try it out. Am I scared? A little bit. I smell chocolate and bacon. Chocolate is really overpowering. I kind of get a little bit of a hint of that dog treat smell that I was talking about. But for the most part, it's the chocolate. It does kind of smell salty as well, like kind of smoky salty. But all these chocolate sodas, they all tend to have the same type of flavor. Because if you buy a candy bar, you buy a Hershey bar, it tastes completely different than a Snicker bar. And all that tastes completely different than Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Roll is like the flavor I get out of most of these chocolate sodas, and I'm assuming this is going to have that Tootsie Roll type taste, and I'm not 100% sure why they all taste that way. There's only been a couple that hadn't, but for the most part they all kind of taste like a Tootsie Roll. I wish that they would be a little different, like Hershey needs to make a chocolate soda or something. Well, I'm stalling. I did not like the last one. Let's see. That's a weird one. That is really weird. And it's not god awful. It's not. The other one was horrible. This one, it's exactly the way I expected it to be as far as thickness wise, syrup wise. You got a little bit of carbonation, but it's so thick. It's like that baking soda had chocolate syrup poured into it. It's extremely thick. The aftertaste is all chocolate, and for the most part, it overpowers the really bad bacon flavor. Let me see. You do have the bacon in there. Don't get me wrong. You do taste that. I don't want to call it bacon. It's really not a bacon flavor. I mean, this is not what I think of when I think of bacon. I do not think of this flavor. This is that dog treat flavor. It's very, very different from bacon. It's just not I've had some that had bacon in it that actually were halfway decent. But, well, the chocolate makes it better, though. I'll admit that. They need to come out with a maple bacon. That would be pretty good, actually. That actually would be really good. But the chocolate makes this better than the plain flavored. I couldn't drink the plain flavored one. I can finish this. I could. The combination actually works pretty well with each other. I'm surprised. That's tolerable. If I was in the mood for a smoky, chocolatey soda, because that's what I'm gonna label this kind of. Not really bacon flavored. It's got that smoky meat flavor with chocolate, and the chocolate, it's not extremely strong, but it's still overpowering enough to where it kind of knocks out some of the not so good bacon flavor in it. I would say buy a bottle on that, actually. If you see that anywhere, that's worth the pickup. That's interesting. It's weird. It'd be unlike anything you've ever had. But this is a Rocket Fizz soda, by the way. If you have a Rocket Fizz anywhere near you, that's going to be there. That's pretty good. I'm surprised. How about that? Lester's Fixins bacon soda with chocolate. I'm surprised. I've been putting that off after trying that first one. I was going to do them back to back, but the first one I also did bacon cotton candy, and that was awesome. That was just flat out the best cotton candy I've ever had. And you have to get over the initial taste, the initial shock of what you're eating, and then you realize, hey, this is actually really good, and you just finish the whole bag. But check out that video. It's on my channel. Just search through, and you'll see it. And if I can remember, I'll put it in the description. It's kind of hard to do that when I do most of the stuff on my phone. It's kind of hard to get links of channels and stuff like that the way that I'd like to, especially when it comes to uploading. But I would say buy a bottle on Lester's Fixins bacon soda with chocolate. If you like this video, follow me on Twitter at @soda_hunter, Facebook.com/SodaHunterKevin. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below. Have you had Lester's Fixins anything at all? Let me know, and let me know how you liked it. And be sure to check out the Soda Jerks on Twitter at @TheSodaJerks and the website, sodajerks.net. There's hundreds more reviews on there just like this one. And until next time, happy hunting.